Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
The Vikings defense ready to go and in good form, coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he had a great game a week ago. Just about everybody on this unit did in the shutout. It's going to be a tough performance to replicate, but this group, they believe they're up to the challenge.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Trying the left side with Algier.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield.
Jones throwing to start the drive. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on second and long. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Back to throw. Jones. In trouble, and he's taken down. Eric Wilson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up fourth. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down.
Got it. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's third and 10.
A loss of 7 yards.
Back to throw. Jones. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you know about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the give, Algier headed left.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Back to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a first down.
Check. Go!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose scrimmage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 4-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They, you might remember, forced a safety last time they were out there, so they're playing with some confidence now as this drive begins with a first down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss, here's 2nd and 12 from the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's 4. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are...
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jonathan Allen getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first. Down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a
Down.
Browns first down.
45. White.
First and
They'll
10.
look to throw now on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
6 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
They run with 4, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Operating from the gun. Gabriel in trouble, and he's taken down. Jonathan Allen. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll see what they can do and try to force a stop as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 50 seconds.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot.
Ready?
Backed up.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've pitched the shutout here into the 4th quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. Under pressure, they got him again. Eric Wilson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and long.
The back foot throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
10 black.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Set.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
The Browns on third down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Eric Wilson. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Check White. Set, ready. 52.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Red, 38. Set.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Jonathan Grenard.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Eagles sideline is head coach Nick Sirianni. This guy's playing well, 4-2 through the first 6 games. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell.
Hey, let's go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far.
Incompletion covered.
3rd and long.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
To throw, Hurts. Out wide, here's Smith. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. They'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They put a man in motion to the right. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down throw for Hurts. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Ivan Pace. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
And it's 4th down.
Hurts going to keep it on the options. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Around the gun, they give it to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Couple of runs stopped behind the line. And now it's 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Now Hurts. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6.
That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now he takes off. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Eagles. First down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work.
Now Hurts. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it just has to be demoralizing for this offense. I guarantee one of the first things they talked about during the break was slowing down the pass rush. So, needless to say, that's not what they want to see.
3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Intended for his running. Coverage by Kylan Murphy.
Throwing is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts now. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it, and now 3rd down comes up. To throw is Hurts. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
McCord to the air once more. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Kyle McCord sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCord. And they're going to get to him and take him down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. He's from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and a yard for McCord. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's going to try to get this himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st down, McCord. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
on 2nd down, it's McCord. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Slot man in motion right. Operating from the gun is McCord. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. In motion is Brown. McCord going to throw on 1st down. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCoy. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Deshaun Hand. Gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now McCoy. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again.
Another 3 and out.
They'll go. Here's McCoy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense. Here's McCourt on 1st and 10. The ball's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
So a win here for the Vikings. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.